So I told you, we're going to learn these 10 units. And today we are going to have a little bit of vocabulary, grammar, and tips of pronunciation. Yeah, today we're going to have a lot. Ok, remember other function. Vamos a recordar una función que tienen en Zoom. If you go to more, if you're on your laptop, but on your phone, you should have it too. Try to turn on the captions. Try to turn on subtitles. Aquí pueden activar los subtítulos en nuestra reunión de Zoom. Yeah. So everything I say in English because I want our classes to be only English. So everything I say, I would like to say it in English. So please try to check if you can turn on your captions if you want. If you feel like you don't need it, it's okay. Pero intenten ver si pueden activar los subtítulos de Zoom. One second. Okay, so let's start this unit. So here we go. So you see here's the topic. Okay, you see the topic here is tell me about it. This is the first unit. Okay. So we have an introduction, and please look at the pictures from your book. So the questions are, how much information can you see in this photo? Like, what do you think are these subjects? For example, the first picture. What do you think is this? Here where there's like Egypt. What do you think is this subject? Paola, what do you think is the first picture about?
I don't know.
Okay, what
Maybe
subject do you think we are talking about?
so,
Geography, biology.
I think geography. Maybe.
Okay, I think it's more history, yeah, because we have Egypt. And the second one, well, geography. What about this one with stars? How do we call that?
Astrology?
Okay, astrology. Yeah, not the, well, it's actually we just say astronomy.
Sorry.
Yeah, astrology I think is more about horoscopes and zodiac. Yeah, but do you believe in zodiac?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. And yeah, you see, like we have lots of topics. So it there's they say the best invention or the greatest invention in human history is the internet because you can get information at any time from any device and you can learn about anything. Yeah. Like you are in different countries and we are communicating. This is thanks to the internet. And this is the information era. Never had people ever had some information when they were our age. The our parents, your parents and your grandparents, I'm sure that the only way they could learn was going to libraries. Tenían que ir a una biblioteca, ¿no? Or you had to go to school. Yeah. But nowadays, information is so accessible and you can enter at any time, you can learn about any topics, and there's no limits for what you can find on the internet. Yeah. So now, how do you get information about the word? Some people like social media, like X, or they get their news from the TV, or some people read the newspaper. Luigi, how do you get your news? Where do you read news? Do you like?
Sometimes in X or in Instagram, I follow some page.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Uh, I see some no some news in X, Instagram. I have a page of the newspaper in Instagram.
Okay, good. This is good. I mean, some when you check news on social media, they create some reputation. So you can you know if this website or this fan page is trustworthy or not, si es confiable, right? So this is actually one of the things, one of the vocabulary words that I would like to share with you. Trustworthy, trustworthy and reliable, confiable. Yeah, this is the most important thing. What else can we say? Well, some things are accessible. Well, the information could also be um, um, misleading. Yeah, misleading is misleading is a word that you use when you talk about fake news. Usually, people with bad intentions that want to make you think one thing. On the other hand, it's dangerous because everyone wants you to, like, powerful organizations want you to have a political view of something. And they say that nowadays it's easier to control what you think because powerful people can control social media. So an influencer can ask you to buy his product or service. A politician can have social media and they can talk about these things. And now people talk on the internet about everything. They don't need to go to vote. They don't need to go out. They just write everything on the internet. Sometimes people are so hateful, and many influencers have haters, and sometimes haters are very cruel. Or there's bullying too, cyberbullying. But well, I'm just talking about well, some dangerous things that exist on the internet nowadays. What other dangers do you know on the internet? Well, we could talk about something called phishing with P. Have you ever heard about phishing? And many people have their WhatsApp compromised. Sometimes they receive links and they open links they shouldn't open and they get their WhatsApp stolen. Have you ever had problems with someone who tries to steal your information on the internet? Have you ever been a victim of fraud? Have you ever been a victim of fraud? Usually, when it's on the internet, people call it scamming. Yeah. Have you ever had problems on the internet? Luigi, have you ever had problems on the internet?
I have what?
Have you ever had problems with the internet, scam,
Uh,
phishing,
uh,
information?
I don't know what is phishing. I don't remember, but yes, I was scamming um, for marketplace, for I don't know, for Tinder,
Oh, really?
and it's
Oh gosh.
yeah, before a long time ago, um, different ways, but I don't know, in marketplace, also in Facebook, when you pay for any article, um, I was my order never coming my home.
Oh,
It's
this turn.
different. Yeah, it's different types kinds of scamming.
Mhm. Have you ever watched this movie, this documentary? Or it's a series. I don't remember. It's a series. Yeah, the Tinder Swindler.
Uh,
About the Tinder.
yes, I see the movie, the documental, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, what do you think about it?
For me, I have a real experience close to the documental because I meet a guy who is a friend for another friend. He recommend him for invest in your company, and
Mm,
he pay for rent car. He pay for rent hotel for appearance. A good lifestyle, but he never have all cars or all the high lifestyle.
yeah,
All are a pyramid, like at the movie, but in the movie he scam only girls, but in
mhm.
my case, the guy is coming for all people.
Okay. Like he was looking for sugar daddy.
Uh-huh, yes.
Oh,
Es
so
Ponzi. La estafa se llama Ponzi, es lo parecido.
Ponzi.
La
Yeah.
modalidad, ¿no? Que me estafaron igual fue parecido al chico.
Mhm.
Con
Yeah.
Z, Ponzi, ajá, sí, sí.
Ponzi scheme. Hmm. Yes, it's very common. Okay, I'm that. Yeah. So internet can be dangerous. And Samantha, Paula, have you ever had problems on the internet or while using the internet? Phishing is when they steal your password, when they steal your email and they can access your social media. This is phishing. They send you a link and you think it's trustworthy. You think you can click on it, but when you click on it, they get your information. Sometimes you enter your card details and they steal your information to use your card later. Girls, Paola, Samantha, have you ever had problems on the internet like phishing, like anything else?
In my case,
I
no.
haven't.
Okay, and okay, Samantha, have you? Okay, I can't hear Samantha.
Me? I answer you. I said I haven't.
Ah, you haven't. Okay, and Paola hasn't too, right? Okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't sure who talked. Okay, so what if we check some crimes that are committed on the internet? So one of them is phishing. So phishing is a scam. I mean, all of them are scams. The scam is the way of saying un fraude. Yes, so you can say fraud or you can say scam. And yeah, so people scam on each other. And phishing is when you click on a link and you think it's from a real company or a real service and you enter the information you shouldn't. So you need to pay attention when you do that because you don't know you are giving the information. So it happens with credit card information, maybe with um, social media, passwords, your email, anything. Okay, do the next thing. When you have time, you can go to a website that is called Have I Been Pawned? Pawn is another verb that they say like when they steal your information from the internet. Okay, so here on this website, you enter your email and it tells you if people have stole your information or not. So you enter your email and they can tell you, oof, they posted your information somewhere or someone has your email or access to your email. So here you can check on this website, you enter your email and it tells you very quickly if you are in danger or not. So if you ever have time and you are curious and you want to check if your information is compromised, you can go here. Okay, another crime that is common on the internet is identity theft. Identity theft. What do you think is the meaning of identity theft? What do you think is the meaning of this word?
I guess
Maybe that
in seal, like seal your identity.
Exactly. It has happened to me. I don't know who was using my profile picture, but with a different name. Like sometimes they steal your profile picture and they create, for many reasons, they create fake profiles. And this is very scary because you don't know if people who are close to you they could identify it. Some people would say, hey, this is fake. I know her, I know him, and I know that they wouldn't post things. Imagine that if someone steals your profile picture, they create a fake profile, and they start sending people, I don't know, phishing links. And then someone who knows you, they could think, hey, I know you, and you were asking me for money, for example. Or you were asking me for information about my email or anything or my password, or you were having inappropriate conversation with me and you are like, no, it was not me. Some people could tell, okay, this is fake, I will contact her or I will contact him so he's aware and he changes his password or he what you need to do is to send a notification to Facebook or to Instagram. You tag it, como denunciar la cuenta, so that way they can recover you or they can block this person access to the to the social media. Yeah. Okay, so it's very scary. Another, I told you, like another, we could say crime, even though some people don't take it as a crime, but it's cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is actually really serious, and some people have uh, committed suicide, and it's terrible, you know. Sometimes they say things about your body. Sometimes they say things to make you feel bad, and this is very dangerous for people who have an open profile and who are start to be a little bit public. You know, you let people enter into your world and insult you. Okay, another thing we need to be careful with is ransomware. Do you know what a ransomware is? Okay, ransom. Do you know what kidnapping is? Do you know kidnapping?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so ransomware is similar, but with your computer. They kidnapped your computer. I mean, they can't kidnap. Kidnap is for people, but that's the same idea. So the ransom is the price criminals ask to give you the person back, un rescate. Yeah. So ransomware is like ransom and software together. So this software is an app, malicious app, an app maliciosa, malicious app that will be on your computer, and they will steal information. They will make access to your computer impossible unless you pay. Yeah, and they ask you to pay. Te piden pagar. If you don't pay, they share your information, your private pictures or videos, and some people fall because, for example, they have intimate pictures or videos. Sometimes there is delicate information like your bank account details and other things, other secrets. I don't know, if you keep secrets on your computer and you have a ransomware, they can ask you for money. Yeah. So, or you simply can't save your computer and maybe you have important information and they can delete the information if you don't pay. So it's a ransomware. Have you ever heard about it? It's very scary. But honestly, I don't think there's a way you can get a ransomware unless you download something. You need to be careful with what you download. Simplemente hay que tener cuidado con lo que descargamos de internet. If you enter to suspicious websites or download information that is not verified by you need to have an antivirus on your computer, of course. But if you don't trust who sends you, never download anything. Nunca descarguen nada que no confíen. So yeah, that's how you can avoid it. And the same thing goes for spyware. What do you think is a spyware? Guys, what is a spyware?
I guess spying through your computer.
Good. Yeah. So again, it's like the previous one is software. but it spies you. How? Well, it basically any software could spy you. I mean, Facebook spies you, Instagram spies you. It's impossible to escape it. But spyware, for example, they could turn on your cameras without you knowing, and it turns on your camera, takes pictures of you, records a video of you, and you don't realize, and you're screwed. Um, yeah, so this is dangerous. Yeah, they can use your camera and the light won't turn on. Si tienes una luz en tu cámara que indica que está encendida la cámara, bueno, el software hace que no se encienda. So this is how it works, it can be very, very scary too. Okay, so now we talk about crimes that people commit on the internet. There are some other words or verbs that I would like you to learn today. That is surf the web. Surf the web. This is not a crime, okay? This is normal verbs. Surf the web, it means to explorar internet, yeah? Searching for information, surf the web. I don't I I don't use internet anymore. Just when I use ChatGPT for everything. I love ChatGPT because it's more precise. It gives me the information that I need and it's instant. But when you go to the internet, it's not difficult to get information, but it's annoying because you don't get the precise information that you need sometimes. So, for me, it's ChatGPT. I don't use Google. Just, to show you some pictures or to do certain tasks. Okay. Um, Other verb that we learned today is go viral. This is this is for influencers. So sometimes I make some videos on YouTube or TikTok and they become viral. I have videos on TikTok with millions of views. I'm not any, I mean, I'm not like a big influencer or anything. I just do it for to share some English tips. But I have lots of followers, and some of my videos have million views. I love it. Some videos go viral. Um, do you post on the internet publicly? Do you have TikTok? Or are you more a private person? Do you post everything for everyone in the world, or do you have your a private picture? You have your private social media?
Well, I am a private person. I don't post anything anywhere.
Okay, so is it made for everyone around the world, or just your friends?
Just my friends.
Okay, good. So yeah, I used to be the same, but I recently opened up to the internet to public, and yeah, some of my videos have turned viral. Okay, then other verb that or other word that I would like to share with you is cutting edge. Cutting edge is like we could say the last technology. We say cutting edge. Cutting edge is for the most recent things. For example, ChatGPT is cutting edge technology. A iPhone, the newest iPhone is the cutting edge technology. And so that's the meaning of cutting edge, something that is very modern, cutting edge. It's an expression that we use when it's the last technology. Like, for example, if you think about Tesla cars, like the Cybertruck or anything that comes to your mind when you think about innovation, It's cutting edge. There is Neuralink. Have you heard about Neuralink? ¿Conocen Neuralink? It's a project
No,
of
I haven't.
Yes, I do.
he wants to put a chip on your brain so that you can control things with your head, or that you can have internet on your head, in that you can search for information, everything mentally. Mm, I think they already have a microchip that helps you control some things. Like, for example, it lets you control the mouse with your mind. Yeah. So this is cutting edge technology. Some people say they won't work, and some say that in a few years, we humans will be like the machines. We will be like robots. That's what they say. And the chips that connect to your brain, they look like this. Yeah. So it looks like science fiction. This is really um, blow minding. Okay, let's check other verbs. Upload. These are more simple. What do you think? We have two verbs, right? Upload and download. Yeah. Upload is when you put information in the internet. Download is when you take information from the internet. Okay. Do you know, or do you have an idea what the verb stream is about? Do you know what is streaming?
It's like perform on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Like a live from Facebook on YouTube. Good. Obviously, we have the verbs log in, and log out. Log in, log out. Or sign in, sign out. And when you create a new account, you say sign up. Okay, what else? Well, we can say, we could say browse. Browse is buscar, but when you do it on the internet, browse. And other verb related to technology is install. Install. And sometimes you need to update your computer, update your phone, or the apps on your phone. Okay, maybe you are subscribed to some YouTubers, or I don't know, you just subscribe. Um, so are you subscribed to any YouTubers, or what influencers do you follow? Paola, what are the channels? What are the channels you are subscribed? What influencers do you like?
I don't know. For example, I am subscribed to many channels about makeup. I don't
Okay,
know some specific.
okay,
eh,
just small channels. Okay.
Yes,
And Samantha, what influencers do you like or that you're subscribed to?
Well, personally, I don't like any influencer or
Mhm.
anyone in specific, but I just I don't know. I'm open to anything. I don't follow anything in specific.
Okay, thank you. And Luigi, how about you? Are you subscribed to any channels? Do you follow?
Uh, yes, some maybe for lifestyle for fitness, psychologists, and um, any medical page or
Oh,
friends.
mostly you do it to learn. right? You like learning.
Yes.
Okay, okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so now we go back to our book and we check the vocabulary over here. Okay, so you have here some sentences. I will ask you to please help me read these sentences and then you help me complete too. For example, number one says, I watch the news on TV every night. My brother gets his news online. Can you help me, Luigi, with number two, please?
Uh, did you say the big? Uh, I need to answer.
Okay, try to read the sentence and then you complete.
Did you say the big in today's the is about a tiger escaping from the zoo?
Okay, so what do you think we're talking about? Look here. We're going to the picture. Is the picture two? Picture two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sumania.
Zoomania. Yes, so it says, did you see the bee in today's? The is about the tiger escaping from the zoo. So let me help you with the first one. So is headline. We call headline the first word um, that is really big on the news on the newspaper. Headline, like título,
Okay.
encabezado. Okay, so try to continue for the next one.
In today's uh, paper,
Mhm. In today's paper, the paper or newspaper. Good. And then
the article is about a tiger escaping from the zoo.
exactly. So article, the article. Thank you. Can you help me, Samantha, with the number three? You can read and then you complete with the options.
The reporter did an interview, could be, with a local teen about neighborhood fire.
Mhm. Okay, good. The reporter did an interview. Excellent. Paula, please help me with number four.
I'm going to read the review before I go see that movie.
Good. Um, okay, look here. Their review. I'm going to read their review. Thank you. And number five is the blogger wrote about common trends. Trends are like modas in teen fashion. On her website, she included a report about the most popular places to shop. Okay, good. So these are some vocabulary words from the unit. Okay, we continue. All right, perfect. So now we're going to play a Kahoot with the vocabulary that we learned. Okay, here we go. So 1 second. Okay, so again, about technology verbs. So you will see the pictures and you choose the right verb. Okay, so here we go. Okay, please join the activity. Here you have the code, or you can open the link that is in the chat. Okay, please join us to the activity. Okay, excellent. So let's start the activity. So I told you, you will see some pictures and you complete with the correct verb. So what do you think is this verb? Okay, so yeah, we say unplug. So unplug is like disconnect something, a cable or a machine. Yeah. Switch off is different. Switch off is like a button or a switch, like the lights, but this is the cable. So yes, the verb is unplug. Plug is conectar and unplug is disconnect. Let's continue. Good. Search for. Excellent. Excellent. Copy. Okay. You can say press or push. Okay, so this is the computer doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's easy, right? Good. Upload. Upload, download. This is too old. I think some people won't understand because before CDs there were discs. No, but okay, yes, you understand. This is like when you make the image bigger. Yeah, we say zoom in exactly. So if I make the image bigger, yeah, it's zoom in. If it's smaller, I say zoom out. So you zoom in, you zoom out. So sometimes when I'm showing something on the screen, you can tell me, teacher, can you zoom in or can you zoom out? So I will do. Good. Drag and drop. Yeah, this is scroll. Good. Okay, download. Excellent. Okay, good. Swipe. Okay, good. Switch on. Okay, paste. Good. Excellent. Record. Okay, yes, login. And Last one. Good. Okay, yes, let's see who won.
My computer is not working, but Paola won. Yes. Okay, good. So now we have a conversation with the vocabulary that you learn. Okay, so let's go for it. Okay, so we have a conversation with three people, so you can all participate. And I'm going to ask your help to read the conversation, please. Okay, so please help me read this conversation. It's with the vocabulary that we just learned, right? So it says we have Alice, Ben, and Claire. So Alice is a tech-savvy person. A tech-savvy person is a person that knows a lot about technology. Then Ben is concerned about online safety in Claire, who recently experienced an internet crime. So Alice, okay, Samantha, can you read the character Alice? Luigi, can you read Ben? And Paula, you can read Claire. Please, can you go ahead and read it? So we start with Alice, which is Samantha, right? Go ahead.
Hey Claire, you look upset. What's going on?
I think I was a victim of phishing yesterday. I received an email that looked like it was from my bank. They asked me to log in to verify my account. I entered my details and now I think they've stolen my identity.
Okay.
Oh no, that's terrible. Did you try to reset your password?
I did, but I'm afraid I already used my information. They might have access to everything now.
First, don't panic. You need to authenticate your identity with your bank and let them know what happened. They can help you with they can help you secure your account.
Yeah, and you should check if any of your data was involved in a data breach. It happens all the time.
It's scary how easy it is to get caught in the net. I thought the email was legit.
That's how these hackers operate. They create fake websites that look real. Next time, over over the link before you click on it to check where it actually goes.
Also, don't forget to back up your important files regularly, just in case something like ransomware ever affects your computer.
Good idea. I guess I should also update my antivirus software.
Definitely. You can't be too careful online. The internet is amazing, but it can also be dangerous if you don't know out of what to watch out for.
True. I heard about a history that completely broke the internet last week. Someone was catfishing people and pretending to be a celebrity.
Unbelievable. I'll be more careful from now on. Thanks for the advice, guys.
No problem. Remember, if something feels off, it probably it probably is to stay safe online.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
Are you okay? Yes. Something fun?
No, no, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, I checked that the pronunciation of these words, Luigi. Um, you should check if any of your data, well, Americans say data, you can also say data, was involved. So without the
Involved.
e, involved. Yeah, not involved, but it just involved. Okay, good. So here's some vocabulary. Yeah, first, it says you look upset. Upset is a synonym of angry, so you're angry. Then a victim of phishing. Remember, phishing is when they steal your information, your email, your password, your credit card. Okay, so they stole her identity. What else? Okay, then there's a data breach. A data breach is like they give your information to someone else, so you are not longer safe. Okay, and it says it's scary how easy it is to get caught in the net. Get caught in the net is like a way of saying ser engañado. Yeah, get caught in the net. I thought the email was legit. When you say legit, it means like authentic, legit. And okay, what else? It says update antivirus. Okay, catfishing. You know catfishing by chance? Catfishing is like what happened to you, Luigi. Is a person who pretends to be very attractive or very rich in order to attract your attention. So catfishing is people who fake who they really are and they pretend to be someone else. They pretend to be a celebrity. They pretend to be a very handsome person, guy, or beautiful girl, or that they are millionaires, or they have a lot of status, and you feel like you want to follow them. This is catfishing. You are the cat, and they are fishing you. Yeah. Okay. Do you see here, guys, any vocabulary that you don't understand in this conversation? Anything that you don't understand? So now we're going to try to read a little bit quick. Yeah. What happens is that when you watch movies in series or you try to talk to a native person who is not considerate, so they will not they don't speak fast actually. It's just that the way they speak is so connected, and this is a topic that we call connected speech, linked speech, or simply you can call it fast speech. It's the same. So connected speech or fast speech is what happens when you and I are talking calmly. It happens in Spanish a lot. For example, some people instead of saying vamos para la playa, they say vamos para la playa. Yeah. So this way of speaking happens in English very often. And even not only for informal English, but just when people get when they get too natural speaking, it's normal that they first, what happens when people speak fast and sometimes we don't understand what they're saying? Well, this is the first thing that happens is omission. Omission, yeah. So maybe you won't hear some sounds from the word. It's like they omit some letters or they omit syllables, yeah. The other thing that happens is linking. Linking happens with some phrases. For example, instead of saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? And this sounds like, what you doing? Do you remember? So, yeah, the correct thing is to say, what are you doing? What are you doing? But actually, people don't say this. They just put everything together and they say, what you doing? What you doing? Okay. So, this is linking. And then other thing that can happen is something that we call assimilation. Assimilation is that some words sound different from what they're supposed to. So I'm going to read this part and check the difference. So here we have this sentence, but actually a native person would read it like, hey Claire, you look upset, what's going on? So instead of saying what's going on, yeah, you try to say what's going on, what's going on. Like what's going on is like going on, going like this, going on. Hey Claire, you look upset. What's going on? What's going on? Even without the I. What's going on? Hey Claire, you look upset. What's going on? A little bit quicker. So can you repeat this? What's going on?
What's going on?
A little
Okay.
bit faster because remember, going on is correct, but people put it together. They link. So they say, what's going on? What's going on?
What is going on?
What's going on?
What is
What's going
going
on?
on?
Okay. So we just don't pronounce everything. We don't say what is. You say what's. What's going on? This is more natural way of speaking. Can you please repeat this, please, Samantha, too? What's going on? Okay. Well, let's check the next one. In the next part, it says, so if I read slow, I would say, I think I was a victim of phishing yesterday. But when people read all this together, they say, I think I was a victim of phishing yesterday. I think I was a victim of phishing yesterday. So I connect everything and it sounds like it's very fast. I received an email that looked like it was from my bank. They asked me to log into to verify my account. I entered my details and I think they've stolen my identity. So it's a little bit faster. Then check the next phrase. It says, oh no, that's terrible. Did you try to reset your password? Did you try to reset your password? So when you have did and you, my recommendation is that you just omit this, you omit the D. Instead of did you, it sounds similar to issue, issue. Yeah, it's like we put together did and you, and it sounds like issue. So instead of saying did you try, we say each try. Each try to reset your password. Each try to reset your password and not did you. But people also change you and they only say ja. So it's common too. And say did ya. Each try instead of ichu is like icha. Each try to reset your password. So could you please repeat instead of saying did you, can you say each try?
It should try.
Each try. Good. So let's see more examples of this. I will leave them here for you.
But this is in the American speaking, or is in the
It's for both. It's for American and British because British they have this thing too. Yeah, it's for both. There are other things like maybe in British English they don't say for example Americans say might have, even they can say without the H, right? In American, puedo eliminar las H's de la pronunciación. So Americans say might have. En lugar de might have, I say might have. They might have access. They might have access. ¿Por qué? Porque es más simple cuando hablamos rápido, naturalmente. They might have access. They might have access. But in British, might, no se pronuncia might, es como might, más fuerte. So they might have access to everything now. In British English, instead of saying everything, British people say, puedes reconocer porque los británicos las TH pronuncian como F. Entonces, en vez de decir everything, dicen everything, yeah. Instead of, I don't know, instead of saying, yeah, everything, they say everything. This is British, yeah. In American, you can say this word, identity, identity. Identity is American, but British, they say identity. You need to say TT, identity, and American identity.
identity.
Yes, so these are the things, but with this example, issue is both. Actually, it's both. Okay, so with these sentences, let's see some, with this conversation, let's get some sentences. 5 sentences. Okay, so I will give you 5 sentences from this conversation. Um, so check here. When she says, I think I was, you can say something like, I think it was, instead of was, in American, it sounds more like W-U-Z, and it's like was. Instead of was, is was. It's actually at the end is not an S. It's like a Z. No, this is was. No es was. It's was. Was. So
Was.
I think I was a victim en vez de decir of phishing. It's common that you omit the F, sobre todo porque el sonido de off y phishing pues es el mismo. So you instead of puedes poner así y decir oh phishing. Entonces la oración quedaría como I think I was a victim of phishing yesterday. I think I was a victim of phishing yesterday. You see, a little bit more fluent.
Mhm.
Yeah, can you see it? Can you repeat? I think I was a victim of phishing yesterday.
I think I was a victim of phishing. Uh,
Good. Yes, so that's the pronunciation. Um, okay, let's see. What else? Okay, in this part, it says you need to authenticate your identity. It's so you can say instead of you know when you have two, you can eliminate the O too, and you say instead of saying you need to authenticate, you say like this, you know. So you say it sounds something like you need to authenticate. You need to authenticate. So it's like you disappear the O. You say you need to authenticate. You need to authenticate. You need to authenticate. Can you repeat? You need to authenticate.
You need to some.
You need to authenticate. Instead of to authenticate, to authenticate. Just imagine that the word starts with T. To authenticate.
O
To
todo junto.
authenticate.
You need to authenticate.
Exactly. That's common. When you have to before a word and we speak fast, it sounds like this, to authenticate. And instead of saying with your bank, is more like wither. So with your sounds more like wither, wither, wither.
Wait,
Is your identity wither bank, not with your bank, wither bank, wither bank.
okay.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
is like you when somebody hear any American speak fast, it's not common to understand.
Yes, because you see the sounds change. And this
Yes,
is what
you
happens in
confused. In my
movies.
case, I confused when I hear American people speak faster.
Yes. This is the problem. That's why maybe you understand the words if they tell you slowly.
Uh huh.
But when they speak quickly, that's what we need to practice. So what you need to do, my advice is that you speak like them. You know, you need to practice. You
Okay,
say like them, and then you identify when they speak like this. Yeah, that's the key.
but does it jerks or something, or is only the speak faster? O sea, es
Yeah.
como cuando en español podemos decir, no sé, acá en las capitales abreviamos palabras y no queremos pronunciar todo, o los chilenos también. Entonces, ¿es parecido o es como,
Exactly.
es
So
como algo más
remember,
vulgar, como más, más jerga, se puede decir?
yeah, yeah, but in this case, is more generalized. En Estados Unidos o en Inglaterra no es que sea vulgar, es algo común. For example, en Londres, en vez de bottle of water, en vez de decir bottle of water, lo que dicen es ba o water, así como ba o wa,
Ujú,
ba wa. Exactly, because they want to save effort pronouncing. El punto es que quieren ahorrar esfuerzo en hablar, ¿ya? Yes, this is very common. And it can happen in formal or informal situations when they speak naturally, because for them, this is natural. So they don't realize it's not like they're speaking fast, because some people speak fast,
ujú,
some people speak slow, some people just speak normal, but they don't realize they just link the words. Remember, three things that happen is that they omit sounds,
ujú.
they link sounds, and they assimilate other sounds. Yeah, this is what happens. Okay. Yeah, so we keep practicing this the next class. You see, we can practice this with any conversation, and the point is that you improve your pronunciation and your listening skills.
Okay, so you recommend another kinds of practices, see movies in English with
Yes.
subtitles, yeah,
When you
right?
watch movies, try to imitate the way they speak. Yeah, it's
Okay.
if they say instead of what are you doing, you will listen what you're doing. So just you need to repeat that because that's the real thing. Yeah. Maybe you have a good pronunciation, but it's not about the pronunciation in this case. Is that you need to learn fast speech. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we need to practice when you watch movies imitate, and we will continue practice this in class. Okay.
Thank you.
Great. So have a good night. Thank you, everyone. And well, we'll see
You
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 next
sent a link for the
recording
no for the book.
for the
I
book.
cannot download.
Yes. Yeah, we will send it to you today, tonight.
O-
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So take care. Goodbye.